So today I'll be teaching you how our forefathers were taking care of themselves during the olden days when we had nothing like doctors, pharmacy, and stuff like that. So this is the mango, the back of the mango. That's what I'm cutting there, like the tree. I got it from the tree, so that's what I'm cutting like that. So this one is cashew. Got it from the back of cashew tree. That's what you're seeing there like that. So got it from the cashew tree. I didn't say the stem, the cashew tree, that's the back of it. That's what I cut like that. So after that, I'll be washing it, then putting it inside the pot. So I'm trying to add water to it so that we use and wash it very well. This is what our forefathers were using to take care of themselves those days when we had nothing like doctors, nurses, pharmacy, stuff like that. This is what they were using then. This was their own means of treating themselves. So now I'm putting it inside the pot now so that it will boil very well. I added small water inside the pot, remember, so I'm adding the mango back now, then wash the cashew back, then add to it too, so that it will cook too. These are the things you combine together. This was what they were doing there, so I'll be showing you everything in details. This cashew, so add it into it. So I still have more of it, so I add it to it too. Remember, you can use any pot, don't mind me. You know me, I love it when it's local, naturally like this. So I use my local pot to cook it. So look at the pot. This is it on fire. There's fire under it already. So this is how they were taking care of themselves then. So this one now is the guava. You know guava now. Yes, the leaf. That's it. So that's the guava. I'll be adding it to it too. So wash it very well and add it to it. So sometimes I begin to ask myself, how were these people taking care of themselves in those days that we had nothing like going to hospital, going to stuff, and they were living very long. You find that some of them were living like up to 100 and all those stuff, and they had no complications like now that we used to have a lot of cases and all that. So that's the guava I'm adding inside the pot there, like that. So I will add the guava inside the pot. So I still have other things. So you'll be following why are we doing those stuff them. So this is very nice. This one is dogoyaro. I don't know the English name. Don't mind. This is dogoyaro. Very bitter and it's very nice. Very nice. This dogoyaro you see like this cures a lot of things. Some people add it into ijo to drink, soak it and drink like that. Some people chew it like instead of using brush, they use it to chew as chewing stick, and it cures a lot too. As you're chewing it, that water you're taking, so it has something it's doing inside your body too. So I'll be adding the dogoyaro to it too, so that everything will cook together. So just be following. Today I'll be teaching you everything like this is just their method then. So I will showing you everything as Queen of African Culture. What I do here is promote our culture, tell you stories, history, things that happened in those days, the way of life and all that. So this is how they were taking care of themselves in those days. So I'm just here to show you everything in details, how they were doing it. And I have experienced it too. I've drank it too. I've been covered with it too. And I know how good it is. It's very effective. So this is the cashew leaf. Remember we added cashew back the other time. So now the leaf we're adding to it. So wash it very well. And after adding the dogoyaro, remember inside this pot we've added the mango back, cashew back, and dogoyaro with guava. So now we're adding the cashew leaf, the fresh one. No, get the fresh one, then add into it. So wash everything and add inside that pot you're seeing there. Everything is going to go inside that pot like this. So this is very nice. Seriously, it's very nice. It doesn't hurt, but it's very nice. So now this is the mango leaf, you get. So I'll be adding the mango leaf too. If you have pawpaw, you can still add pawpaw leaf too. That's if you, but I'll be adding this one. Now these are the ones I use today. So I'll be showing you everything. So that's why I'm showing you everything. So I wash it very well too. Make sure that you wash it too. Then you add everything together inside the pot and make sure that it cooks very well. So like now you see people having post-rate, liver disease and that. Those things were not existing in those days. Like seriously, they were not existing in those days. They were not existing. This is what they were using. If you have any headache or anything, they use it too. And this cures malaria and typhoid very well. Water sickness too, very, very well. And it's very, very effective. So you'll be seeing everything. I'll be showing you everything here open. I'm not going to hide anything. Everything is going to happen here. Like, so I finished putting everything inside pot now. So I'll be adding water to it so that it will cook very. The one I added before is not enough. So I have to add extra water to the pot so that it will cook very well. You watch the way I did everything. I added water to it. Then I'll make sure it cooks very well. Then make sure there's fire, because you have to allow it to cook very, very well. You cannot just put it and say some minutes and stuff. No, you have to cook very well. So if you're going to cook this medicine, you're going to bring out your time. Like, maybe finish what you're doing, or you set another space somewhere and then cook it very well. Give it time. Make sure there's enough fire. And cook it very well before drinking. Make sure you will see the way this leaf now is showing green here. So when it's done, it's going to change color. You're going to see it. Even the water, you're going to see everything. It's going to change color, giving you another look, telling you that it has cooked for hours and now is ready to drink or ready to use for your... Some people use it to bathe. You can use it to bathe. You can drink it. Then you can cover yourself with the pots and be opening the smoke. The smoke will go inside your body and bringing out those bad disease inside you through heat. So you're going to be seeing everything I'll be doing here today. So I have time to do this today. So like this, I've set my fire like this now, waiting for it to done very well. This is what our fathers were using then to take care of themselves and their children. Then after farming, after going to farm, they use it to cook and drink, and it will bring out those nyama stuff inside their body through heat, and everybody will be living healthy. So the pot is ready now on there. So we'll allow fire to boil very well. We'll allow it to boil very well, and then we will now do the necessary things we are supposed to do. So just watch us as I'll be taking you on this journey of cooking this herb that our forefathers were using them to take care of themselves very well. So just follow me as I'll be taking you on this, everything in detail. So now I'm waiting for it to boil. I'm waiting for everything to get ready. As the queen of vegan culture, I'm just here to show you everything that happened in those days. The ones I know, the ones I find out from our mothers or fathers old enough to tell us what happened those days. So this particular one I've experienced it while growing up. So the pot is here now, and I'm making sure there is enough fire. So I'm adding it, making sure there's enough fire, because this you have to allow it to boil very well. You see the way it's looking green. So when it's done now, it will not be that greenish again. It will be showing a different color, showing the brown color of a thing, showing that the medicine is done. That it's okay to go ahead and drink and make use of it how you want to use it. So this is how it's done. These people are using this thing to take care of their children, themselves, and their visitors too. When we had nothing like pharmacy, doctors, and stuff, before the white people came and introduced them to the drugs we were taking, now this is their means of living. Then if you're not feeling fine, your parents will cook this for you, use it and bathe you, use it and massage you, put it under the bed, and you will sleep, and the medicine will enter your body through the smoke, and you drink too. Those things that are not good inside your body, you purge them out. You pull them out, and all that. The heat that will be coming out from your body will bring out everything that is not good from your body out, and you'll be very healthy and strong. Unlike now that we see young people suffering from prostate, kidney, liver, so many kind of diseases that we don't even know where they came from. They weren't experiencing them those days at all. They weren't experiencing it those days. Unlike those days, they were just suffering from malaria, kwashiorkor, or stuff like that. But those also were as a result of some certain things around them that were causing those things, which some of them even knew what they were using them to cure those stuffs them. So this is what they were using them to take care of themselves in the olden days, and they were living very, very healthy. Seriously, they were living very healthy. So today I brought this to you to tell you that these things that our forefathers were using then, they are very good and still very good till today. If you have your time to use it, fine. It will help you too. It will take off so many things from you too, and it's good. So the pot is there boiling, so you have to allow it to boil very well. So I'm making sure there's enough fire in it. See the way I'm sitting there, making sure there's fire in it, not minding the smoke and stuff like that. I remember when they used to tell us that smoke, as a young girl, if you're cooking with local kitchen setting, that the smoke coming out from there is making you to be strong, your eyes to be strong too. So I'm not even minding the smoke, so I'm sitting there making sure there's enough fire in it. So make sure there's enough fire in it. I added enough firewood so that it will boil very well. But this thing, I have to allow it to cook like, I think about how many hours. So, and the process started raining, so it didn't even stop me from making sure there's fire in it. I have to make sure there's fire, even not minding that it's raining. So we'll continue from there again. So here, yeah, look at it now. Look at the color. From the green color to another color now. You see that the medicine have cooked very, very, very well. No longer green again. It has cooked very, very well now. So at this point, I will tell you that yes, the medicine is ready. It's done. Like, it's ready after being cooked for a many hours. So look at it now. I will show you the color, how it will look like now. So I'll be pouring inside the cup to show you how it look like. This is what they were drinking those days, in the olden days. This is what they were using to take care of themselves, to cure malaria, typhoid, headache, running stomach pains, body pains, a lot of sickness then. This is what they were using, and they were living healthy. There was nothing like issue of diseases and that will hear so many kind of sickness that we don't even know where they exist from things that we eat these days, from things that I don't even know, like I can't even tell, like, but I'm here just to tell you what they were using then, our forefathers, means of their treatment then. So this is it. When some people that to have wound, they use stuff like this to clean the wound and it will heal. Yeah, look at the color. You see the leaf that I added from the beginning looking greenish. Look at the color it is now. Look at what we got from it now. This is it. So this is how it looks like after cooking for hours. You have to allow it to done very well so it will come out like this. So from this cup now, you'll be drinking it, so it will flush so many things from it. Do you know that after drinking these stuffs, you will have to purge a little. If you can look at your stool, you will see that there's some kind of yellow colory stuffs coming out from it, telling you that there's some things inside your body that that is not good, that this thing is flushing out of your body. So now we're bringing it down to put down. You see that I kept my 3 stones there. I don't want to keep it on the ground, so I have to keep 3 stones there to keep it on top. Yes, it's very hot. It's very hot, but as a girl that promotes culture, that love culture and tradition, I have to, carry it down. Clap for me, the queen herself. So, yes, we are ready now, so I have to cover myself. Then the smoke will enter my body, the heat will come out and all that. So, watch me while I cover myself. So, I'm here to show you everything. I'm not going to do anything. So, camera come close. So, I cover my body, cover with the second cloth again. I have to cover, make sure that I cover everything together with the pot, that I have no any space for breeze to enter or anything. So I have to cover everything. So watch me while I cover. So at this point, I'm well covered now. For the smoke to enter my body, inside there, I'm opening my mouth, my eyes, my body, so that the smoke will enter everywhere, enterable. You water go everywhere, so it will enter everywhere. So the heat will be coming out from my body, bringing out those things inside my body that are not good. Remember, before you cover your body, you take out the one you want to drink. The one you want to drink, you bring it out. So now I'm opening it to show you that, because I don't have time. I'm opening it now. Look at my body. Look at the way heat like so. This is how it's done. This is how our forefathers were doing it in those days. This is how they were taking care of themselves. You look at my body, see how smoke, see the heat coming out from my body. It's to tell you that those things inside the body that is not good will come out through heat. Then you go and freshen up and look very strong and healthy. You do it 2 to 3 times. Whenever you have time, you boil it again, cover your body, and it's going. If it stays like 4 or 5 days, you can throw it away, then cook another thing. These are things that are accessible for us. They are not difficult to get. You can get it around your area. So you're not buying them. Just go and plug them and put inside the fire. So that was one good thing about them. They were not buying the things they were using. They were accessing it. So thank you. I love you all. So now I'll be drinking it now. Now remember I removed, yes, this one that I bought at that time that I was showing the water. So I'll be drinking it. One more. This girl, yeah. It's bitter, but you have to force yourself to take it. Not that it's that bitter, but it's not sweet like mineral. So thank you. I love you. Thank you.